Hey everybody, remember to read the disclaimer, although I am kind of late on this one. Sorry about that. Hey out there, this is Wake Angel 2001, and I really should have had these finished 3 weeks ago as they were supposed to be the October rewards, but I finally have the other 4 minifigures from last month's Patreon rewards done. As you may recall, there were, 7, and I made a previous video showing the first 3 that I finished, and now here's the others. So, we're gonna start with, with Riku's, Riku Studios, one of my Patreon supporters who's been around for a long time. He actually wants me to make all of the Kuribohs. Like, there is a shockingly huge number of Kuribohs out there, and we're starting with Winged Kuriboh, who is, he's Winged Kuriboh. He's Kuriboh with wings. It's kind of similar. Although I did want to make a base buck because, it would be useful if I could just print a whole bunch of Kuribohs over and over again and just do individual customizing. So, it's basically, I just had to sculpt on the floofy hair and the little claw hands and eyes. And I made the wings out of craft foam because, they're very thin and flat, and if I made them out of epoxy, I was afraid they might snap. And up next was Claws. He wanted me to make him a shiny Roselia. Roselia is a shiny because, that was the first shiny that he caught, apparently. Personally, my first shiny that I caught, aside from the Red Gyarados, was the Alolan Executor from Pokemon Moon, which was the one that attacked in the cutscene, so I thought it was scripted to be a shiny, and I didn't find out until later that it wasn't supposed to be shiny. I just happened to be really, really lucky somehow. So yeah, shiny Roselia is basically just like regular Roselia, but the flowers are black and purple instead of, the colors that they are. Blue and red? I think they're blue and red. So yeah, that's shiny Roselia. And the last 2 are for Jacob, and once again, he asked me to make characters that I never heard of before. Their names are Kanna and Ringo. Kanna is apparently this green schoolgirl with a bucket on her head. I have no idea what franchise she's from, but I do know anime schoolgirl, so I was actually able to repurpose one of the bucks. I think one of the Callie Marie bucks that I use. Whichever one has a skirt. I forget which one has a skirt. But yeah, I just had to straighten it up so that it wasn't doing the little squid sister dance anymore. And then sculpt on anime girl hair, and there we go. Ringo, same deal. Same buck with the skirt, just sculpted on hair and arms, of course. Like they do have arms. And Ringo, I like her hair, like those little spiral twin tails that she has. Like I just wrapped the epoxy sculpt around a toothpick to make the spiral, waited for it to partially harden, and then peeled it off before it had totally hardened and stuck to the toothpick. So it's a pretty nifty little trick to get spiral twin tails. I think that looks kind of cool. And that's it. So now I gotta, for the Patreon supporters who breached the $10 for this month, I gotta make their minifigures, and the month is running out, and holidays are so stressful.